Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Overlord here, and today I want to talk about how to fix the Master Chief Collection's multiplayer problems. Now, as many of you know, the Master Chief Collection has slow matchmaking, campaign glitches, and problems with the gameplay itself when you're playing online. Whether it be rubber banding, shots not registering, or just rockets and frags being delayed when thrown. It's all there, and it's very infuriating to play. Now, many of you may contribute this to your connection, and in some cases that may be so if you have really high ping to the server. But for the most part, the Halo 2 Anniversary playlist is the most broken playlist in the game. As you can see, all the clips that were shown were from the Halo 2 Anniversary playlist. And usually when you're playing, you can see all three of these examples in one game. Now, I do believe that the actual online gameplay problems have something to do with the dedicated servers for the game. When I play custom games, which is a peer-to-peer, the lag is almost gone. I experience very few issues and almost no latency despite the fact that I'm not host and I'm playing a 16-player game. Yet when I hop online, said issues are extremely prominent. I personally believe that they should shut down the dedicated servers for said game until they can get the bugs and kinks worked out of the system. This would allow players a more fluid, enjoyable online experience with less issues and take some of the flack off 343 while they unjumble their mess that is the Halo Master Chief Collection server. The Halo 1 and 2 classic game modes are both Vista ports, which are the Xbox version's little ugly brothers with numerous medical problems. There really isn't much that I know of that would help the Vista ports. They can attempt using peer-to-peer connection, and that should solve some of the problems at least, seeing as a couple of the problems that are coming from matchmaking, such as the latency issues, are coming from the dedicated servers. But overall, it's going to be a rather awkward experience with lots of frustration, just like trying to have sex with a really attractive person. I'm sure a steady stream of patches to help the netcode would help overall, but it's going to be a long time till all the problems are flattened out and the game should play like it's supposed to. Also, just a little side note, I personally believe that part of the Halo 2 Anniversary's problems is that they built the game off of the Halo 2 Vista port, and that could explain some of the problems that we're having, not just shoving it all over to the dedicated servers. Now it's time for Halo 3, which is really everyone's favorite Halo, at least that I know of. Quite a few people, including myself, really enjoy this and do consider it to be the best Halo. Now, the problem with this is that Halo 3 has always had horrible hit registration, despite what nostalgia tells us. Bungie attempted to add in a bullet travel time mechanic to increase the skill gap of the game, but all this did was fuck up the hit registration. Many of your shots won't register if you're in a battle, and when you're at longer ranges with a battle rifle, or even with an automatic weapon, although I don't necessarily think you'd be using it at that range, it's even worse. Especially if you're using, as again, the battle rifle. Halo 3 was notorious for bloodshots, and I expect it to continue to be that way. Because of the system they implemented during the development of Halo 3, this game probably won't have perfect hit registration. I do really think that they could possibly do something to remove the bullet travel time, like they did with, removing bloom for a certain beam type in Halo Reach. And I do feel that this would remove quite a few of the problems that Halo 2 has. And while it wouldn't, in theory, take as much skill, it would make the game a lot more enjoyable and easier to play for many people, including myself. Because of the fact of getting bloodshots consistently, or having your shots not registering, or always losing those one-on-one gunfights because your shots didn't register is always infuriating, and it really ruins the experience and makes the player want to set the game down and not touch it again. And now finally, Halo 4. Now, Halo 4, while disliked by many, including myself, has probably one of the best hit registration systems for a Halo game. It would have been perfect, and I mean absolutely perfect, one of the best Halo games had they removed the custom classes, insta-spawning, random weapon drops, sprint, and the atrocious amount of auto-aim, bullet magnetism, and aim assist. I personally believe if they were to implement a game type fixing these things, and just have a total playlist of this game type, such as, Capture the Flag, Oddball, Team Slayer, Big Team Battle, etc., etc., it would basically be the perfect Halo game because it would cater to both sides of the community. It would cater to the more casual community, the ones who are used to the more arcade run-and-gun style, Call of Duty-ish style game that, you know, most modern games nowadays follow, and it would also cater to the older style Halo fans who like the type of game that's slower paced and has a longer time to kill, such as Halo 3 and Halo 2 and Halo 1. And I personally believe that it would really solve a lot of the problems. One of the problems that also stemmed with insta-spawning and sprint from Halo 4 was if you were playing on a small map like Haven or Adrift, the spawn system would spawn you relatively close like all Halos do. I mean, it's an arena style shooter, but someone could essentially just run up to you and then smack you before your shields could recharge, and it was just pure outright infuriating. And as again, if they remove sprint and insta spawning, that would basically be gone. It would essentially be one of the best Halo games, and along with the skill gap that comes with removing the auto aim, aim assist, and bullet magnetism, it would make the game a lot harder, and in my opinion, a lot funner to play and a lot more rewarding to actually kill someone. Going back from something like Halo 4 to, like Halo 3, getting a kill there and, actually out VRing someone is a very satisfying feeling. Now, if you guys don't necessarily agree with my ideas as to what could fix, the Halos and what could make the Master Chief Collection better, please, tell me down in the comments below, message me, do whatever you feel like doing, but, express yourself, tell me what you guys think. This is Overlord signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.